Welcome back to Newswatch 12 and thanks for joining us in the garden today. We are joined by Craig from Grange Co-op and we are talking everything about setting up your flower beds, your vegetables for success when it comes springtime. So you have a couple things here with you. Doesn't look like too many products. What do people need to know?
Yeah, so this is the time of year when a lot of people aren't really thinking about what they're going to be planting in the springtime. But this is such a great time of year to have the opportunity to amend our garden beds, both for vegetables and flowers, so that they are really set up for success going into next year. A lot of the stuff that we amend our soil with takes a little bit of time to break down and for those nutrients to become available to the plants. So if we put that down this time of year, get that in, the microbes and everything will be working on that. And so that when you plant those vegetables or flowers in the springtime, you already have all those nutrients ready to go for them.
So a lot more effective than if you were to put them down at the same time in spring.
Yeah, it's a good idea to amend them as well when you plant. It's just that there's kind of a lag time for when that becomes available. So if you do it now and you do some later on, then you'll really have them covered really throughout the growing season.
So what do people need to have product-wise?
Yeah, so what I would recommend, and these are the ones that for if we're doing a vegetable bed, we have a fertilizer. So what I would generally do with is you just want to take fertilizer in your beds, just sprinkle it out pretty liberally. This is an organic fertilizer, so there's no danger of burning your plants, but you just want to sprinkle it out. And then this is one of my favorite products that a lot of people don't think about is worm castings. Worm castings just have an incredible amount of fertility that plants need. They're just a great product. So that's something also to just sprinkle out there. We can just dump that on out there.
Be a little generous with it. Be a little generous with it.
Yeah, and like I said, these are all products you can't burn, so you don't have to worry that you're going to get way too much and really do damage. And then finally, cover with this here is our Harvest Supreme. This is a premium soil amendment, really good for vegetable gardens. But I would just cover with whatever soil amendment you're using. Just kind of cover that. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, you don't really need to till it into your bed, but you want to get in there and really give it a good raking to kind of mix it in the first couple layers. So you just want to mix that around. And that really helps when you're going to be going to plant next year, having all those nutrients already available.
So as far as the different products that you're using, the fertilizer, I know people kind of get nervous with fertilizer. You grabbed it right with your hands. You're okay to do that. You're fine. Just throw it on down. Yeah,
and like I said, we're using GMB organic fertilizer, and that's what I prefer to use. That is, and especially for this time of year, using organic fertilizer is really the way to go.
So then you kind of just do that, and then do you leave it be until spring?
Yep, just let those winter rains kind of work it in. The microbes will be active. They'll be releasing those nutrients, and so when you plant in the springtime, you're ready to go.
And do you need to come by and rake it every now and then, or
Nope.
just hands off?
Nope, hands off. It's easy.
Okay, so an easy 5 minutes, and then you're good to go. You can walk away, and beautiful flowers and vegetables by spring.
Yeah, just a little bit of pre-planting now really pays dividends later.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And if you want to learn more about how you can get all of your garden beds ready for this upcoming spring, head on over to our website, KDRV.com.